Days went by. Weeks, months, nothing. My thirst for something new was starting to become unbearable. I would wake up from my dreams every morning only to find out that reality was somewhat of a drab. It really weighed down on me. And to be honest, I could keep regurgitating old material, but all that did was make me more obsessed with finding the next new thing and to enjoy it habitually until my thirst for something new and different returns. And then boom, it happened. Hello, my name's Jimothy, and I am really cool. Got lots of friends, Paul, Felicity, Bevin, the list goes on. And on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. And on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. Days went by. Weeks, months, nothing. My thirst for something new was starting to become unbearable. I would wake up from my dreams every morning only to find out that reality was somewhat of a drab. It really weighed down on me. And to be honest, I could keep regurgitating old material, but all that did was make me more obsessed with finding the next new thing and to enjoy it habitually until my thirst for something new and different returns. And then boom, it happened. Phillip Timothy released the single greatest album I have ever heard. Hell, it was the greatest thing that any of us ever heard. This town we live in is nothing special. It's quiet, boring to say the least, but on that special day, April 7th, this town lit up. Everywhere you turn, there was bass, there was a melodic tone to the air. Riveting percussion textured every building with a cadence that pleased every ear as it reverberated across brick and mortar. Our lives were nearly complete to everyone in this town except one. Bevin, Mick. I'm just playing, he loved that shit too. Oh my god, that mixtape project album, whatever you guys call it, that was amazing. And everybody who knows me knows I hate music. You see? Alright, well, album's great. Guess the episode's done. See you guys next week.
Wait, no, that's bullshit, Jimothy. I'm getting paid by the minute here. You can't just end the episode like that. I got rent to pay, dude.
Yeah, we got bills. You're gonna have to get creative here. Yeah. Alright, we could, talk about the nice weather out here, or... Private number. Check my email. Okay, Oh, shit! This is a secret video documentary of Phillip Timothy and the making of his album. Let's watch it! There he was, from a young age, interested in the many curiosities that life brought. His musical journey was not like the many other kids out there. He had no classical training, but what he did have was a healthy appetite for the unknown. And it was this very appetite that would drive him to become a musician. He liked milk, warm tea, and pretty sounds. A recipe for what's to come. Me and Phillip Timothy, we go way back. Wait, hey, hold up. You guys are doing the thing where you lower the voice and stuff so people don't know it's me, Bevin, aren't you? Alright.
Yeah, I've known the guy since about, here, let me pull up Wikipedia real quick. Since 1992, yeah, what's that? He was born in 93? Yeah, so, about 93 is when we met and stuff. The guy was pretty stupid back then. He couldn't talk, walk, or even feed himself. Many thought he was gonna amount to nothing, let alone create If I Die a Monster, I'm Still Beautiful. To be frank, back then, he had similar abilities to that of an infant. He what? He was an infant? Okay, I don't really know him, but I seen some ad on the internet where he said you guys were giving out 25 cents to people who could help out with the documentary, so here I am. I don't know. He owns and operates a self-titled YouTube page, if that helps at all.
In the year 2013, after a tough initial summer of firefighting, one of his homies introduced him to a program called FL Studio. He was initially hooked, but broke his shit because he was a starving college kid. So he saved up money for months until he could acquire the program.
Yeah, times were rough back then, dude. We barely had enough money to pay for top ramen. I remember him telling me how much he was obsessed with this program that he literally spent like 2 minutes on. And so, for his birthday on April 7th, 2014, he finally had the funds saved up to get it, and things just took off from there.
From that day forth, he would spend every waking moment creating, sacrificing sleep, health, relationships, all in the name of good art and self-expression. I remember him being that kid back in college. You'd see him around and he'd be present physically, but you could tell there was something deep going on inside him. You couldn't quite put your popsicle stick on what it was, but we all knew there was definitely something special going on inside his head. After nearly 2 years of making terrible music, he taught himself how to record videos, and by himself, he dropped his first piece of shit. That was the day that the world was introduced to his art, and in that same day, the era of the big sleep began.
Yeah, it was crazy back then, dude. He dropped music videos, did a couple projects. They were cool and all, but not a whole lot of people he knew were interested in listening to them. I mean, I don't blame him. and I don't think he did either. But what he got was something much more important than viewership. He got the day ones.
Day ones are considered to be an artist's initial fan base, the lifeblood in which helps them garner the motivation to drop the next thing. Something better than the last, something that keeps them lusting for more. Day ones aren't necessarily the fans that were there from the literal first day, but more so an ideology to stick around throughout the different phases of an artist's creativity. These are the people that watch said artists transform into the best versions of themselves. And these are the same people that the artist holds dear to his heart. No! I won't do the interview! Not until he drops another Swaglord episode! Oh my god, is that Swaglord? My god, that man smells! He smells like broccoli and fondue cheese! Fast forward to today. The man has endured a caterpillar to butterfly transformation in the public eye over the popular video streaming service, YouTube. His meteoric downfall continues as we watch his art digress from lame to whack. Ow. Nobody calls Phillip Timothy whack! Nobody! Ow. Please stop. I'm calling the feds. It has come to my attention that I have to redo the last part. The year is 2018. Phillip Timothy is whack. Hey! I mean, Phillip Timothy is amazing, and he is only getting better. Thank you for following his journey. Subscribe, like, support the man. Do all of the above, but don't do one thing. Do not call the man whack, or Jimothy will punch you with his non-existent arms.
And ZYZZ, they sleeping on me, saying man for their expectations. I'm underdog like a berry bone. Beach, play dates. I'm trying to get my feet wet, soaked up in my own ways. And if they throwing shade, it's okay. I look to the brighter side. And I'm stepping up out that shadow, treat them like palm trees and only come around when things get too bright. Keep me humble, keep me 10 toes like your mama did with the...
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to say thank you for showing a whole lot of love and support on my album release. That meant a lot to me, and so thank you guys. I appreciate that. Also, shout out to this person right here. I'm gonna send you some stickers. Check your DMs on Twitter. To win, all you gotta do is repost my pinned tweet. And again, thank you guys for showing me support. I'm gonna try to like take turns between dropping like a Jimothy episode and like a music video. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys again.